Hello, my name is Joshua. I was born and raised in Nordic in Denmark, and I just spent the past 4 years living in New Haven, Connecticut, where I was studying my undergraduate degree at Yale. And I also spent 6 months in the UK studying abroad at Oxford, and now I'm about to move to London for my master's degree. The reason that I wanted to go abroad initially is not exactly the same thing that I, looking back on it, appreciate the most. So I think when I went abroad, it was just the excitement about seeing something new and meeting a lot of really smart people. Whereas I think what I really treasure the most of my experience is not just how smart people were, but also just how diverse they were. So there are people from all over the world, from different walks of life in the United States, that really kind of expanded my horizon and my way of thinking about the world, in not just an academic sense, but just also in a more personal sense, that more than I could ever have imagined. I mean, it's been really great. Obviously, it's been challenging sometimes. There's definitely, when you move abroad and you're living alone in another country, there's going to be ups and downs. But overall, I'm really grateful for the opportunity I had and the person that it's made me into to be. When I think about how much I've learned and how different I am from had I gone down another path, it's really remarkable to think how wide a difference there is between how I've turned out to be as a person compared to some other paths I might have gone down. So I would say think a lot about why it is you want to go abroad, especially if you get the chance to do it when you get there. Really think about what is it that I'm getting out of this, and that doesn't, that can be something that evolves. It doesn't have to be the same thing you put in your personal statement, why I want to study abroad. Maybe 2 years into your studies you find out that there was something new that's kind of the answer to that why question. So keep asking yourself that question. I think for me, one of the things I'm most grateful for about my studies abroad is that I was exposed to people who really pushed me to think more about what I want to spend my life on and what it means to do something good for the world. And that's perhaps one thing that's been most transformative about my experience abroad. Thinking about what can I use that privilege of being able to go abroad and getting great education, what can I use that for that, that I can pass on to others beyond just myself.